All right, kids, let's do this thing. What's up, everybody? Sorry for the delay there. I was having some issues. Excuse me. I went to change some Twitch tags and then it wouldn't let me go live, so I had to fight that real quick. But we're here. We made it. I forgot my light again. As per usual, I always forget something. All right, let's see where we're at. Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Like I said, it's kind of an off day. We finished our last game, so I was kind of trying to decide what I wanted to get into today. And I remembered we still had this game that we hadn't finished. I figured might as well go back and give it a quick run. It shouldn't take more than an hour or two to finish up this game, so I figured why not? You know what I mean? Jump in, do the thing, and see how this thing finally plays out. So if you're here, make sure to say hi in chat. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're hanging out. I'm not going to waste too much time. We'll jump right into the thing. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Kevin. I go by It's So Sublime here and pretty much anywhere else that you're going to find me online. Bye Sweet Carole is a Disney-inspired horror game, so to speak. It mostly deals with psychological horror elements and modern societal things. But it's a pretty fun game. I've had a good time with it. It really leans into like the Disney-inspired type game, which is pretty rad. And it's been pretty decent. Like I said, it was one of the games we started with when we were just testing out the stream, so I wanted to jump back to it, finish it up before we move on to whatever comes next. What's up, Numo? Where you been, my man? Either way, let's not waste too much time. I'm just going to go jump right into the game here. Let's get some audio going. Oh, well, I don't know if you hear that, but my headphones are breaking up. There we go. Yeah, we'll say we finished our Silent Hill playthrough, so I figured might as well jump into something new. I only had like about an hour or two anyway tonight, and this was kind of perfectly timed for it. I thought about maybe bouncing around to some demos or some other stuff like that, but I figured this was something we probably should finish. You know what I mean? What's Mr. Numerousness up to today? Panda, I see you lurking, creepy bastard. Dirty lurker last two streams. How dare you? Yeah, it was a good one though, man. I'm finally glad to have beaten it too. Like, I'm kind of sad that it's over, but at the same time, like it needed to be done. You know what I mean? My big thing now is what do I do next? You know what I mean? The original plan was to go to Silent Hill F and then Fatal Frame next. But there's so many other games I'm looking at, and then games that I want to play that aren't coming out for a little bit still yet. So I'm kind of lost between, like, where do I go next? You know what I mean? Like, again, the original intention was never to just play games. So I got to try and figure out where I want to take the just chatting side of this, too. What we got here? Man, I got to remember all the buttons to this game. It's been, what, a month since we played this? What we got here? I seem to recognize this chandelier. It reminds me of the one that stood in the lobby of Bunny Hall. But how did it end up here? I think the last thing that I remember is we had pursued the young boy here. We did find out some more stuff about Carole and where she had went off to, things like that. Oh, I can see it. We got a vent up there we need to access. Probably need to be in bunny mode. What's it? Circle? So we got bunny mode. What about the other guy? Can we transform into him still? Alright, that's the kick button. I just gotta go through all my buttons here. Figure out, oh, that's the down button. Find out where you are. Okay, that's a good goal for me. Because I have no idea where the hell I'm at. I can't remember. Like I said, we were chasing the boy in our pursuit of Carole, as far as that goes. And I kind of remember encountering... I guess I can't fall off that? Oh yeah, there we go.
The clock!
Oh,
this
okay.
is all it's doing. It's as if it sent me to a distant era.
Yeah, there was a clock. I remember that. Maybe if I could move the hands. Let's see. Darn, nothing happens. Perhaps a gear went missing. If only I could find it. Alright. We got some items here. Got a pair of pliers here on the ground. Bolt cutters. This should be power switch. Ooh. There's a run button too, right? Feel like there was a run button? There was. Oh, there it is. Got it. Ah! About to get smashed. Guess this is our way back up. How far up does it go? Ooh, secret stuff. Alright, so we save the game. I have no idea where we're actually heading on this. But yeah, I've been trying to gear up, figure out what comes next, man. I really don't know what comes next, if I'm being perfectly honest, you know what I mean? Like, Silent Hill F was the original idea, and it's probably what I should be doing. But I kind of almost want to skip ahead and go straight to Fatal Frame. Get out of the horror game scene for a minute. Just skip Silent Hill entirely for a bit, but, like, I do want to still play through Silent Hill F. Ow! Oh, I think I could jump up there. I'll be really amused if we end up... Isn't Fatal Frame... Oh yeah, it's still horror. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, hurry... Like, I do want to do Fatal Frame regardless. So once that one's done, then we could move on from horror. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, I would do nothing... Whoa, shit. I would do nothing but horror games if left to my own devices. There we go. We got this, but now we're seeing that there's a monster in here somewhere.
I'm sure of it. Whatever happened to this place?
Yeah, I just don't know, man. That's kind of the sad but true side of it. Is I really just don't know what I want to do. This is where I probably should have put a little more effort into planning my streams ahead of time, more than I did. There were 3 vases here, but only... Let's say there were 3 vases here, but only one seems to have remained intact. Okay. Quit doing it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, the horror game stuff, those are games that I truly enjoy, but the biggest truth of it all is that I just don't see single player being my option, my real answer. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much more than just single player games. I'd really like to get into multiplayer, but then we need other players, we need other people, etc. I feel like we're making some progress here. What's this? A curious light bulb. I've never seen anything like this. Ooh, light bulb. Alright, so we got a light bulb and we got a crank. What is that going to do for us? The truth, the kind of end-all answers, I really just want to get to doing more chatting content. Yeah, multiplayer is fun, but then it requires coordinating people. Exactly. That becomes a challenge all of its own. Like, we've had this discussion before, is if we could capture the friends playing a game on the couch, you know, thing, and bottle that. That's what I would love to do. That's what I want all my content to essentially be, is 3 or 4 of us chilling on a couch, playing games, watching videos, doing commentary, you know what I mean? But, you know, I honestly just don't have those other people, so I got to do it on my own, at least until I could start to bring in some others over time. But yeah, I need to just figure out where to go with that. And then I had this horrific idea the other day that I have to be extremely careful with what I stream. The thought really never occurred to me for some reason, but now, well, I guess because I wasn't working previously. But now that I'm working again, I have to be real careful what I stream because my customers can see it. You know what I mean? I have to be careful what I say. I have to consider that I work with a bunch of college kids that, you know, definitely also watch these type of things. So I could end up making a mistake real easily if I'm not careful. Alright, let's see what we got here. R. So we got some cranks, we got some cutters. Can't use that, can't use that, can't use that. Can't use any of these things here. If only I could find it. So we need a gear, but I'm not seeing a gear. Oop. I might as well just fall off. Might have to get back up to the top. I don't want to be careful with what I say, you know what I mean? Like, I have some opinions, and that's what I kind of want to stream, is those things. But I do need to at least be considerate that it could cost me a job that I really like. You know what I mean? So I just got to be at least mildly mindful of that when doing everything. You know what I mean? No, not that I'm, doing anything incredibly terrible or saying anything incredibly terrible, etc., but just something to consider. You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely not going to be doing political content, which is something I would do, but would guaranteed get me in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, that's probably not something I should be doing. You know what I mean? Not that I'm a big politics guy anyway, I'm opinionated, that's all. What the hell do I do now? I have no idea where to go here. So, man, I can't even hardly remember. I do remember we traveled back in time, or forward in time, etc. Something to that effect. I don't know how to kill this monster either. I guess we could kick it. Let's see if we can kick it. Where'd the monster go? I see the veins on the screen there, but I can hear something. Where the fuck did it go? It's got to be like here somewhere, like in this center. So on this side it goes there. If I go over to here, it's there. It was here. Not sure. Man, this is fun. But that's just one of those things. Like, I do want to get to the just chatting type of content. That's what I always wanted to do anyway. I need to, which means that I need to start setting up the living room, getting things ready to do that, figure out how I'm going to handle the microphones in there, etc. Microphones, cameras. I really think I need some new cameras. Like, if I could get a couple of good camcorders, that might be an option. Camcorder slash, webcam. This way I have the option of taking it mobile if I want to. I don't know where to go from here. I've got a crank. Oh, there we go. What's this? Nothing. Nothing at all. Got a crank and a light bulb. What the hell do I do now? So this pulls a lever. All that did was open that door. We've already done that. I don't know. I think one of the big things I would love to do is at least go ahead and get a couple of multiplayer games in while I'm working on everything else. So if I could get to do a few multiplayers, that would be cool. Recently, some of the only games that I've checked out, though, have been mostly single-player stuff. Like, I was looking at that Neverness to Everness. It's kind of like a anime GTA with a bunch of gotcha bullshit put in on top of it. Like, it looks like a real fun game. The storyline looks real cool. It has a co-op option, kind of like Genshin Impact did. You know what I mean? So you can bring in other people that way, which is cool. But I don't know. I feel like most of it would just end up being single player, and I don't really care to do that. Dude, you can hear this thing. I can hear it running around beneath me. Do I need to restart? Where's this monster at? I can hear it running around beneath me. The veins on the screen, or whatever, roots on the screen, whatever you want to call that, they change right there. This is where it was earlier, too. It was standing, like, right here. Am I just not seeing it? Trial. Did you check trial and error? Basically, RV there yet. Clone, but hot at the moment. See, that was the other side, is I could just play games that are real popular right now, you know what I mean? That's fine too. I don't mind playing games, and I finally got a couple of bucks laying around to afford some new video games. But the biggest issue I run into is if I want to do multiplayer, who do I get to join me? You know what I mean? I know that like you and Buckfan and things like that are typically pretty busy anymore. So I gotta try and find other people. This is where, you know, originally the stream came in handy, as we'd bring people from the audience. I've always wanted that audience interaction stuff. So I could bring people that way, but that takes time, and, you know, it takes a little bit of work to get those other players in there. I don't know where in the hell else to go. Like, there's nothing else going on here that I can see. I've ran back and forth a dozen times. Oh, we can combine things too. Guess I really never thought about that. Another one I was looking at as far as single player goes, though, is Echoes of Ironcrad. Echoes of Ironcrad is a Sword Art Online game, which blows me away that they do Sword Art Online games that are not mass multiplayers. It's an anime about a mass multiplayer. It should be a mass multiplayer game. You know what I mean? I want a new World of Warcraft is what I fucking want. This way I've got other people to play with. They're already there. The content builds itself. But there isn't one. You know, the only thing that you get nowadays is stuff like Genshin Impact, where it has a multiplayer co-op, but you have to bring in your own people, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like I said, I talked about maybe doing like Reanimal and Little Nightmares, you know what I mean? And doing some two-player co-op, which would definitely give us that friends on the couch playing video games vibe I want. That would be great. It's just a matter of scheduling it, coordinating it, making it happen, which I know you said you wouldn't mind helping out on occasion when you're free. It's just still a lot of work to get set up. Echoes of Ironcrad looked cool, but it's another single player, like completely single player, but it's a story that I really would like to play. Come Q3, so come October, we're getting a game called Animo, or Animo, A-N-I-I-M-O, Animo, which is essentially Pokemon. And it's got multiplayer, it has cooperative, but it's like a Pokemon RPG. You know, you play as the trainer, you get to run around and collect Pokemon, which aren't Pokemon, they're Animos, whatever. That could be a very fun thing to do as far as that goes. Like I said, I don't know, I'm kind of lost, you know what I mean? I don't really know where to go. What can we combine? I'm down to play something sometime. We just have to make the talk less hypothetical. That's true. Yes. Yeah, I know. And if I just asked you to do it, I know you would jump on board. You know what I mean? The other side of it too is like I'd love to almost go back and do a D&D stream again, like we had back in the day. I know I could bring people in for that. As far as that goes, we could just put up a roster or put up a help wanted poster and do that all again. I think the ceiling is just too low for it. Like, there's only so far you can get doing those type of streams. It's a good place to get started, maybe, to get me started and get me back in the vibe of streaming again, you know what I mean? But I just don't know. I'll have to take a look into something like Reanimal. Like, Reanimal looked good. I don't think it's going to get a bunch of views or anything, but it's still horror themed. I like the horror stuff, man. I love horror games. Those are my favorite type of games. You know what I mean? It's not my only type of game, but they are my favorites. The Switch does nothing now. What the end game of streaming truly is. So I was actually talking about this with Buttfan the other day. I don't really... Streaming to me is a way for me to interact with the community. What I want to start leaning towards is YouTube. Which, you know, of course, could be done live, you know what I mean? I've said it before, like, my goal in streaming would be doing something like Flagrant. You know what I mean? 4 guys on a couch talking about current events. That's what I would want to do. But getting people here in West Virginia to come sit on the couch and do that, I have friends. None of them could I put on stream. None of them, they would get me banned so fast. You know what I mean? Because nobody else has that same interest in the streaming thing that I do, you know, as far as that goes. I have friends, you know what I mean? I have plenty of friends, but yeah, you know, they're interested in being on camera or being on a stream, maybe less than mine, as far as that goes. Give me 1 second here. I want to check something. See a bunch of people popping in, by the way. Welcome, everybody. Glad you guys are joining us. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the game. If anybody can tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing, I'll take a clue at this point. I'm lost. I have no idea what to do here. Yeah, that's for sure. I would agree with that. So, like, I can't do anything with this, can I? Can't plant a matchstick or a light bulb. I feel like maybe I need to reset this. Let's restart this. We didn't get very far. I mean, we've been in the same room. But let's reset it real quick, because that monster disappearing makes me think maybe something's broken. Oh, I even saved once, too, so, like... See, right there. The monster's back. It just exploded. Well, that's... interesting. At least the monster's... I know where the monster went this time. But yeah, it's a tough one, man. Like, I have ideas for what I want to do, but... people makes it complicated. Bringing in the people that I would like to have to do the content that I want to do does make it challenging. I am fine with just doing single player games and chattings and stuff and chatting and stuff like that. But I would really love to at least have some multiplayer stuff going on, you know? I think multiplayer just adds a whole level that I can't provide by myself. Does anybody have any idea what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here? I'm just running back and forth doing the same things over and over again, so I'm going to just ask you guys. Let's see. So I have items. I can't just use them. As far as combining things goes... Okay, light bulb combines with nothing. Crank combines with nothing. Wrench combines with nothing. Matches combines with nothing. Is there a door here that I'm missing? Like... I might have to restart the whole chapter just so I get a refresher of where we left off. Because I really can't remember. I keep hurting myself too. Alright, I mean the chandelier... I recognize the chandelier. It reminds me of the one that stood in the lobby at Bunny Hall. But how did it end up here? You would think the chandelier and the light bulb might work together. But there's an old working light bulb, plastic crank with a quadrangular coupling base, common tool used for removing metal screws, ordinary matchbox, strong work tool capable of breaking metal. So we have tools, but if the tool is meant to interact with the chandelier, there would be an interaction symbol. There's got to be a doorway or something that I'm missing here. There's a flower planter here. The switch that operates this thing takes me up top. There's nowhere to go from here. What the hell? Maybe we restart the chapter. You sure you want to reset? All progress will be lost. It is what it is. Watch it put us right back in the same room. It does. Awesome. Awesome. That's not good. We're gonna be stuck here. So right there's the crank. That's where we found it. Old crank with a quadrangular. Who knows? Maybe it'll come in handy. There's the handle that opens that area. We can move the box over to here. Let's go back and check the clock side before we even go in there. You know what? Actually, no. Let's do it the other way around. Let's see if some of those items say anything, if we have them before.
This is the science classroom. I'm sure of it. Whatever happened to this place?
Science classroom. This thing just explodes when we get close to it. That's all it does. There was no way to move it. Oh, look. So now we're still seeing the veins again. Light bulb. Never seen anything. And we can hear footsteps again. Hear the little pitter-patter of footsteps. I think there's a monster around here, and it just moved left and right at me. Where's it at, though? It's somewhere around here. It's gotta be above me. Man, the puzzles in this game are challenging. I thought I'd knock this game out in 30 minutes. I was like, watch me, I'm gonna whip this game's ass. Alright, so we got the other stuff. Let's go see how it interacts with the clock, or if it does now in any different way.
Sent me to a distant era.
That's all it says. Find out where you are. That's all it says. Oh, okay. So I actually looked at it there, and now it says repair the grandfather clock. Find the missing gear. If only I could find it. So there's a gear around here somewhere. That much we know. There is a gear. Maybe if I could move the hands. Was it doing that wrong earlier? Okay, no, that's right. I mean, my initial thought would be that the gear would possibly come from that chandelier over there. You know what? Let's try this. Aha! Look at this. Haha! Got it. I saw that tube earlier, and I figured it had something to do with it, but I wasn't sure I could actually make that jump. Now we're talking. But yeah, if you're around after stream, Numa, we'll jump in I'll jump in Discord. I'd like to talk to you about it, but there's a few ideas that I've got to figure out. Like I said, I've got don't fall. I've got some ideas, and there's some games coming out that I think would be interesting. Like I said, Animo, I think it's one, even though it's single player, I really do want to play it. It's Pokemon. Oh, I was just saying, if you're still around after stream, I'll jump in Discord and we'll bullshit about it or whatever. But, you know, I've got some ideas. I just need to put the pen to pad, you know, or put the pen to the paper, you know. Cool. I mean, don't go out of your way or anything, but I do want to bring back the interactivity. Like, I miss the stream being interactive, you know. That was the best part about the D&D stuff, man. An old cupboard worn out by tar. A newspaper article. Hey, it's the gear. Shit, did it just fall all the way down? Damn it. A mysterious disappearance of some younger guests of the boarding school. Carole? Does Frank really have anything to do with it? The clock must have dragged me into a future error. I have to do something. Put things back the way they were. Oh shit, if this is the future, that missing child could be us. I don't think she realizes that. Sweet, we found the gear. Damaged gear. Great. This floor doesn't look real great. Perhaps if it resisted over the years because I've not supported great weight. There's got to be a way to drop through the floor there if I wanted to. A very resistant metal cupboard. I can barely see between the tar-stained doors. There's no way to open it. I don't need to open it. Can I move it? If you're a lost child, you're a missing child. Yeah, exactly. Here the floor creaks. Perhaps it has resisted over the years because it did not have to support any great weight. So there's some way to drop something on here. Either way, we got the gear now. But yeah, she was just talking about the fact that, like, you know, the newspaper article was about a missing child. That could be us. Sure, Carol's missing now, but I think we're about to be missing too. Didn't make us play the balancing game on the way back? It's weird. Ow! Shit! Forgot about that. Can't run through the tar. I forget what the situation was where we time traveled. Like, I kind of wish I could go back to the very beginning of this chapter. Actually, this may be the beginning of chapter 7, but I'd almost like to go back to chapter 6 so that I could get a refresher on where we left off. It's been a month since we played this game. Like, I really did enjoy the game. I thought the game was great, but I don't remember shit about it. Ow! That hurt. I remember the car was a world of coal, tar, and ash. There seems to be a lot of things in here about the patriarchy. Damn it, I keep walking right into that thing. They were talking about how women should support men, and I think that's why Carole left, is Carole didn't really believe in the ideology, so she snuck away with a boy, which kind of throws the whole thing for a bit of a loop. I don't know. I think there was a weird lesbian thing going on with me and Carole. Or at least that's the way the game would make it seem. Alright, so we got the gear now. Let's hope it works. Right, now what else do we need? Well, the clock's ticking. That's something. Hey! That was easier than I thought it would be. Holy lag, Batman. What the hell? Time traveled again.
I've done it? Yes, I did it! But wait a minute.
The little girl didn't know how to explain it, but she immediately realized that this couldn't be her time, but a distant era already lived. A strange quirk of time. The place had yellowed breath, like inked paper.
Love
and
the
dark
narration.
color of virgin leather.
Alright, repair the grandfather clock, find an intact gear. Okay, apparently that didn't work. Oh shit! What is this? Kick it! Kick it! Kick the shit out of it! We're not gonna see what's under there? I feel like that's something we should probably be doing. Okay, now we know. Never mind, I don't want to know what's under there. Oh, it's the owl, and now he's got a form. Ooh, what do we got? Attendance list. Ah, shit! Fuck! This is unfair. What the hell do I do? Man, I'm missing all that information. Alright, let's try that again. Fisherin, Miss Fisherin. Fisherin showed up unprepared. She did not hand in homework assignment and to her and she tried to tell this incredible story of having finished it, only to have it stolen by one of the other girls in the institute. So Miss Fisherin, this is when she was a student. Who then hid it who knows where. Okay, so now instead of Miss Fisherin being our teacher... Oh shit, he's in the window up there. Fuck! You son of a bitch! Ah, run away! Damn it. Well, how the hell are we supposed to escape? Grr. I forgot how difficult this game was. Like, things are not simple in this game. Alright, so we already have the key, right? So what did the key actually go to? Science room key. Okay, so we have the science room key. Let's walk more carefully by this cup. Fisher and Nora, Miss Fisherin. Miss Fisherin showed up unprepared. She didn't hand in her homework. So, okay, that was for the note. I was trying to read what was here on the board. Third class, year 1983, science test. I really ended up in the past. I gotta knock over this cup. An imposing metal cabinet. Seen it in the future. I see a glass ampule. It's hermetically sealed. Man, they are so fast with the text. I can't even begin to read that quickly. The cage is empty. The seeds. Maybe I could use something to open the cage. Can I change that? Like, dear God, why is it so fast? They got text size. Can make it bigger. Subtitles, black box, subtitles, yes. That's not gonna help me. Yeah, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't read as fast as maybe some, but that's crazy how fast the text is going by. We can use the wire cutters. Snip, snip. Alright, so what do we got now? The cage is empty. The seeds were not even touched. Maybe I could use something to open the cage. Alright, we did that. Now we get seeds. So that's going to be for that flower planter that we find later. So we're going to end up going back where we were earlier. I think it used to move, however the crank is missing. Well, luckily we have the crank. The crank has a quadrangular base, but the hole seems hexagonal. Shit, it's not the right crank. There's a cage up here above our heads. There's a bottle on the ground I gotta not knock over. Gotta walk carefully past this stuff. Let's check the other side. This is a fun little game, man. It's just different than anything I've played in a very long time. Like, I've never been great with platformers in general. It's closed. If only I could find the key. I have a key, right? I do. Oh, my nose is driving me nuts. Alright, so we got 3 cranks. And they move lights. Okay. So we put one light on each of these, maybe? We need some way to change. I wonder if we can move that back past the other one. I don't know if they'll pass each other. They won't. Alright, so we're going to have to move this one back so that we can get up there to it. But we have a light bulb. We're going to have to grow some seeds now in the past so that in the future when we go back, we can climb up Jack's beanstalk, essentially. And I wish I'd have ate before stream. I thought about it, but I had nothing that I wanted to cook, and I'm way too broke to actually buy something. Jesus! Fuck off! Come on, go away, go away. I'm gonna suffocate. Oh, that was so close. I couldn't even hold my breath the second time through. Alright. Son of a bitch. We knocked over the thing. Put the light bulb in there. It works. Okay. Let's back here on this board. Find the correct formula for the production of powerful rust remover using the 3 chemical elements in the 3 beakers. Okay. We might have to do some mixing here. We get a 1, 2, 3 example. We've got purple, yellow, blank, 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 yellow, and then blank, 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 blank. 1, 2, 3. So this is probably for the 3 pots, possibly? Or for these beakers themselves. It's a beaker for chemical mixtures. The elements inserted the appropriate beakers and solutions. A beaker is missing, so we need a beaker. Yeah, we'll probably have to do... Okay, so we will actually have to do the mixing later. Let's try and drop the seeds in this thing. Nice. I think it needs some fertilizer. Okay. But we did actually put the seeds in it. There's a potion up top too. It's like some sort of like a health elixir, or maybe that's the missing beaker up top there. I wonder if we can get there in bunny form. I don't know if there's a way to get all 3 of these on there. That third one might have just been there to make it more difficult. That's pretty good. Shit, you son of a bitch. Run. I think we kind of need to break all those so that we can jump around in that area. I can still hear the crank going, even though we're not touching anymore. There's an audio glitch happening. Thank you. That was gonna drive me nuts. Alright, we knocked over all the glasses over here now. Ooh, there's a hole up there. I think we can get up there that way, though. Alright, let us continue. Son of a bitch. Ah, fuck. Go, go, go. Run, 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 run. I can only hold my breath so long here. Oh, this. It's a fucking owl, man. I want to know what it's using for legs. Did anybody see the wild-ass video I posted the other day of girls twerking in Morgantown? I was out driving the other night, and there was just like random batch of girls twerking in the street. I managed to snag a quick picture, a video of it. Dude, some of the shit I see, that's something else I need for the stream, is I need a dash cam. I can't record the stuff that happens in the car. Well, I mean, I could record it for my own personal safety, but not for streaming. But anything that happens outside the car, that's shareable. And I see some wild shit when I'm out driving around. You know what I mean? It should lead to another end of Bunny Hall, but there's no way to open it. Okay. Gotta be careful for all the breakable items. We keep breaking everything. Like right here. Piece of paper. She makes no mention of what that was. Class of 1980. She, whatever there was, she just put it in her pocket. She didn't say shit about it. Love, love madly, love more than you can, by William Shakespeare. Let's try that again. Various literature texts. Love, love madly, love more than you can. And if they say that it's a sin, love your sin, and you'll be innocent, by William Shakespeare. Okay. So this is about the whole relationship between her and Carol, I'm assuming. Various science, biological climbers in particular. Once the seed has been planted to blossom, they require constant contact with the sun's rays. Alternatively, it can be proven that the use of fertilizers and special bulbs can provide even greater, if not prodigious, development over time. Notions of botany. Okay. So that's the plant, the climbing plant that we're trying to use. Ooh, ashes. That can be used as fertilizer, right? I can see something among the ashes. Okay. What is it? It's a small hexagonal metal ring. Alright, so we got a hexagon nut. We had that crank, and it said it was hexagonal. Maybe that's the answer. Class of 1948, Miss Stewart. Class of 1950, Mrs. Fanshawe. Mr. Fanshawe. Wonder what the crank does. Darn, it's rusty and won't move an inch. Some kind of rust remover will certainly be needed here. So that's the rust remover we were looking at earlier. Class of 46, Miss Harlow. Class of 53, Mr. Brooke. Is there no way to get over it? What's going on there? We can like get halfway onto the shelf somehow? Oh no, we're just doing the slide thing. It's just the animation is behind. Alright. I don't know how we're supposed to get back there. Shit! I fell. Oh, interesting. Well, shit. Where do we have to hide? Shit, where the hell do we go? Let's try and break everything we can while we're running past it, I guess. That's a good thing. If we go ahead and break everything now, we don't have to worry about breaking it later. Okay. So let's try that again. There's some places to go back here. It's a wild game. Okay. There's our chandelier from earlier, right? Class of 61, Mr. Sullivan. So we got different teachers throughout the ages. Alright, so it's the metal bookshelf. This is where we need to push the metal bookshelf onto the bad spot of floor, so that years from now there will be a hole there. Various science and biology, notions of biology. Animals born and raised in captivity and therefore subject to heavy stress are more likely to develop aggressive and violent attitudes or even unusual mutations. They also form a curious bond with the environment which they grow up, marking their territory and defending it if deemed necessary. So this is information about the owl. Maybe the owl was a class pet? Think there's any way to get up any higher. Go ahead and put that on the bad spot. If you're above us, there's a ledge. Let's try something. Won't let us move it any further. Let's say if we could move that past that, we could probably get up onto that ledge. Let's see if there's a way up there from here, maybe? Nope. I don't know how we're supposed to get up there. Or maybe it's just not for now. It's a future event. There's definitely a ledge up there, though. Alright, so we do have another crank, a piece of a crank. This one won't move until we get the rust remover. There's nowhere. Ah, that's probably what we need to do is get the rust remover, remove it back, and then we'll be able to get to this clock. Okay. I'm assuming that the crank moves that bookshelf. I'm kind of curious about the piece of paper we picked up too. They didn't really give us any information on that. Like, she looked at it, put it in her pocket, but didn't say shit about it, and it's not in our inventory. I'm wondering if that's the homework assignment from that was mentioned earlier. go up this side yet? I don't think we have. There's no way to open it. Okay. Seems to be something blocking it. We just saw that. Posing metal wardrobe. I've already seen a glass ampule or beaker inside. It's hermetically sealed. Okay, so there's an ampule or beaker inside of this. Son of a bitch. We just did the thing again. Break this glass so we don't have to worry about it. Go away, bird. Okay, so I wonder if there's something we can do. We might have to keep going back and forth through time. So I wonder if there's something that we can do now. Do I still hear the thing? I do. I can still hear the footsteps. I'm getting a little bit of flashing on the edge of the screen. I don't know if it's close by or not. Might be below me, maybe? Footsteps have went away. Let's try this thing, now that we have that nut. There we go. Hexagonal crank. So what does this do? What was the purpose of this? Can we try to capture the owl, maybe? It's the only thing I could think of. Damn it. This thing's touchy. I mean, otherwise we can get on top of it, but that's all that I see we can do. No way to go up any higher. I'm guessing it's probably to try and catch the owl. I just don't know how yet. Maybe this is where we need to go back and forth in time. Do you want to move the clock hands forward? Yes. I don't know why it keeps lagging. That's one problem resolved. It seems something has collapsed. What the fuck was that all about? Keep it together. Don't lose your shit. Where was that? Oh, yeah, it was down here. I was about to say, where was that cabinet at? Whoa! There's another monster down here. This is why we were hearing monsters earlier. There are remains of what appears to be a glass beaker. Okay, so shattered beaker. Shit! Blew up on us. Ooh, what we got here? This will come in handy. Ah, nice. Fertilizer. Alright, so we got the fertilizer. We've got a broken beaker, but we'd need the non-broken beaker, I would assume, still. I think if we go back in time, the broken beaker will become unbroken. I don't know if that's how time travel works. Do we have any time travel experts that could verify? So the plant's starting to come alive. A little plant has grown. Who knows if only it had some fertilizer. So this is kind of... I think this is where that cage was earlier, but it doesn't seem to have anything here. I don't know what that metal cage does. Still probably something to do with the chandelier, too. Alright, where's the clock at? It's over here. Keeps going forward and back. Why didn't she just set it to the middle and then she'll get back to her own time period? Set it like an hour before what she was supposed to, what she wants. Before all the bad shit. Or an hour after all the bad shit. Uh-oh. I think the game just broke on us. That's not good. Uh-oh. Well, that's problematic. Grab a soda, give it a minute, see if it refreshes. Snacks while I'm at it. Yes, that's kind of a problem, I guess. don't know how to fix that. We're just gonna have to close the game and start over again. I don't know how much of that we're gonna have to redo. Well, that sucks. It's the first time it's actually like crashed. I mean, there's been a few times where it's not been great, but I think I'm pretty sure that's the first time it's actually crashed on us. We got a handful of different crackers here. I wonder which ones are which. I feel like they're a little stale. Gross. Very stale. Who knew a cracker could go bad? Ugh, that was fucking horrible. Let's try that again. Better. Let's see how far back we have to go now. Alright, so it's only as back as far as the fertilizer. Ow. Making messes. Whoop. Keep your balance. Oh. What the hell? We were so good. We were totally fine there. I wonder if there's anybody that's like speed ran this game. I'd be curious. How you like that? Keep that thing right in the middle. Oh man, I keep doing. How many times am I gonna run into that same thing? I just don't learn, apparently. These crackers are pretty good. Just wanted something light to snack on that's actually worked out rather well. Yeah, we already picked up the beaker, right? Let's see if it freezes. Oh, this is not good. We might be in trouble here, guys. That is twice in a row. At least I remember to save this time, but... I'd be really disappointed if we couldn't get through the rest of this game. That didn't help. The CPU, GPU, none of them are like maxed or anything like that. Well, that is unfortunate. So I guess I saved this time. Let's try to restart it once more and hopefully be able to get past it. That's gonna be a bummer, man, if like the game's got a major glitch in it. Come on now. I saved right before it. So we can hope that maybe just like a fresh save will help with this issue. I don't know if there's anything else that I could do differently, you know what I mean? Hey, nice. I was scared, man. It started to act like it was going to do it again. Time travel did fix it. What do you know? We also have fertilizer and... fertilizer. There was something else. Fertilizer in the beaker. Grow, little plant, grow. Alright, so we put that there, but now we still have to figure out how this all works. I don't have any of the necessary chemical elements to proceed. That is true. The science homework on the board is not going to be super useful either. One of the chemical elements I would assume is that up there above us in the jar, but I would guess when we go to the future we'll be able to get up there now thanks to the plant. Let's hope this doesn't keep becoming a problem. All right. Hey, I told you, Jack and the Beanstalk. It was the most logical idea. There's the broken lights. That means up here somewhere. Reach the satchel. Well, there's the science homework. Ooh, we get some more information too. I'll write this down. We get the missing parts of the homework. Sorry for the delay here. So we got yellow and pink on the bottom over there. Yellow, pink. The next one, we have blue, yellow, blue. And the last one, it's yellow, yellow, pink, and then blue on the bottom, right? Alright. At least we got that information. Triangle. Looks old backpack, looks like there's something in it. So there's a backpack hanging up here above us. See it. Okay. This is just showing us the science board. Simple enough. Okay, so this is the room that had... Ah, okay. Good thing we put the steel cage down. Holy shit. So we caught the monster in the future. I wonder if we need to let it out. Letting it out might actually be a good thing. Aha. Uh-oh. Nice. Go, little bunny, go. Alright. So now we have one of the chemical agents, the blue one. The red one is still back in the future, or the past. This thing is, makes you a little uncomfortable, doesn't it? Dude, has anybody ever had sociable crackers? Forgot how good these things were. A little sociable cracker with a little pimento cheese on it. Fuck, these things are awesome. Uh-oh. We did. Nobody saw me kill a kid, right? You saw nothing. Wasn't on purpose. You got me for manslaughter at best. I don't think there's anywhere I can jump to, but it's weird that I can go that way if I wanted to. Oh no. I about fell right off that damn edge. Somewhere here should have been the, like on that shelf right there. Somewhere here is where the red potion should have been. I like how there just happens to be a little lift there, just perfectly bunny-sized. Ow. So what's over here? Other than that handle, there's nothing over there that we could have jumped to as the bunny, right? I don't think so. Nope. So I guess, I mean, that's one of the resources that we needed. And it's just saved. No, damn you. I knew I should have saved. Oh, I hate this. This is going to be a problem. That's incredibly... I hate when a game breaks. Like, why have they not bug fixed this yet? You know what I mean? Super unfortunate. I think we just need to pick up the red potion and then go back to the future, right? Okay. Oh, we already got it. Okay. I guess this time we should probably consider saving. Which I believe is up above us. I always feel weird about doing these like chill streams where I'm more or less just playing a game for me. I don't like it. I feel like shouldn't be doing that. There we go. Well, at least we get the rest of the recipe now. So we got blue, yellow. On this one, we get yellow at the bottom. Alright, so we got the whole recipe now. How do we get to that bottle right there? Aha! I see now. I don't know how we missed that before. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Who knows? It might be candy. Red chemical element. We just stay up here? Like, what's the guy gonna do if we're up here? He can't get to us. The owl can't fly anymore. It's got legs now. Alright, so we have the blue and the pink. We need red. Or, yellow, sorry. Whoops. Are you serious? Why is this happening all of a sudden? We've been playing this whole game. with no issues. Now all of a sudden we're going to break every time we go to a loading screen. This is ridiculous. Thank God. I wonder what else we could set up differently. I haven't even seen the yellow. Oh wait, this crank? Oh no, this is the one we need the rust remover for. Never mind. How are we supposed to get to the yellow potion? Where I haven't even seen a yellow substance yet, you know what I mean? We need to get to that clock, that's for sure. I was wondering about this. I won't let us shove it any further. Let's see. Oh wait, that was the area I was... Okay. That was about to say, that is actually what I was trying to do with it. It wouldn't let us do that earlier. Now we get to check up here. Hopefully, we find some useful stuff. Hey, look at all this. Useful science things. Nice, we got the yellow chemical element. That's a hiding space. I don't know if it's still relevant to have that hole in the floor. You know what, I'd actually guess it's probably not. We already got everything from down there. Let's leave this here in case we need to get there on the other side. Holy shit, he's after us. Let's go to bunny mode, it's easier to run. Oh. Oh no, we can't even go this way. Shit. Let's go. Run, little bunny. There we go. Is he not even following? This game is doing all kinds of weird glitches now. It's alright, we got the chemicals. Let's go. Okay. So let's see. I'm guessing starting from the bottom is what we need to do. So we need red on the bottom. Then yellow. Yellow, blue. Next beaker. Yellow, blue, yellow, blue. And then on the final beaker, we should have blue, red, yellow, yellow. And then create solution. It seems like some kind of mixture has been produced. Chemical solvent. We're making some progress. Damn you! Would you leave me the fuck alone? Hold your breath. Play the little bit choke. Just a little choking. Just choke yourself a little bit. It's okay to be hot. You'll like it. Alright. Good shit. They make it real hard to avoid those guys. It's kind of irritating. Alright. Is it gonna pop back up again? Hopefully we don't have to do too much more time travel. That would be my biggest concern. So I don't think there's a save on this time zone, in this era, as they refer to it. So there's no way to save like right before we go back and forth through the clock on this side. So if it does screw up, we'll have to go back to whatever the last autosave place was. Alright, some rust remover. Rust is completely dissolved. Congratulations, you made WD-40. Little PB blaster on that motherfucker. Alright. Let's hope this works. It's a lovely cuckoo clock working perfectly. I will remove a gear. Alright, so now we got the intact gear. That's what that was for. No way even as a bunny to go through this way. Alright, so we got the intact gear now. Of course. Go down. Shit. Alright, fuck. Go. Jesus. That was dramatic. We're gonna have to hide again, I think. Just hide long enough for it to walk away. Oop. Hold your breath. I like how the answer to everything in this game is choke yourself in a closet. That'll show the patriarchy. That's just weird. My hair looks wild on that side. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully we don't have any issues. Assume like it auto-saves whenever we add an item to something, so it should auto-save right here.
Beg you, make it work this time.
Don't break. Nice. Well, that's likely all you had to do. It's just beg. Repair the grandfather clock. All right.
That's Miss Fisheran's test.
That's the test that she said that she lost.
It really had been hidden from her.
And so the little girl learned that, like her, Miss Fisherin had once been young too, and who, just like her, had suffered the abuse of mocking peers.
Quick,
Okay.
the ladder.
So hopefully that'll get us some. Hopefully, Mrs. Fisherin will be more sympathetic to our cause now? Is that the hope? Oh, this little shithead. She's gonna snitch. Fucking... Hey, there's the weird boy. Who's this girl?
You? What are you doing here?
I thought this was one of the ones that was fucking with us earlier.
Little girl, you really like playing with time, don't you?
Kinda.
All I see is two useless, weak rodents with their tails between their legs.
No, please!
Sir, I am 12. You don't need to worry about the between my legs. Creepy old fuck. Well, that's not good. Okay, so we're a bunny. What's the other person become? Hey, Chapter 8, Prey and Predators. We've got to be pretty close to the end of this game. Like, I mean, I know I'm kind of slow, and we've had a couple of resets, but from best that I can tell, oh, she's a bunny too.
Stay away from me! Don't come any closer!
What ChatGPT
Amanda?
said, I think it's
Is
only
that
like a
you?
7-hour game,
Who the
8-hour
hell are
game.
you? Lana? What happened to you? Why are you...
A bunny?
Why do you have... Where's your...
We are small and
Oh no, our bow.
covered in soft fur.
What is this witchcraft? And where's my book? Dawn! My book! I had it with me! What have you done to me?
Hey, it's not my fault.
That old man was after you! I was there just by chance!
I told you to stay away from me.
What do I do now? I want to be myself again!
Darn, Amanda. Don't you have a ribbon with you or something like that?
Does this seem
You don't
like
have
the right
your ribbon.
time to discuss hairstyles?
Will you shut up and listen to me for a second?
No, and no! I won't let you silence me too. You dragged me
Won't
into
let you
all this,
silence me.
and now you're
Did y'all
going to
catch
get
that?
me out of it.
It's happened to me before. Actually, it's happening to the others too. I think you need... Oh, I don't know what to call it. A pin, a kick. Something to remind you of who you were. That allows you to become human again. In my case, it's a ribbon.
What the heck are you talking about? Okay, well, give me a demonstration. Who knows? It might give me an idea.
I can't.
I don't have my
Mine just
ribbon.
got destroyed.
Of course it did. It's obvious. I had no doubt. Look, I'm going back to Bunny Hall. You decide for yourself. I'll talk to Miss Hinman about it. Or
Yeah, you might want to
Yes,
rethink
thank you.
that.
nice and behaved.
Do you really think Hinman would believe you?
If
As
she could
busy
even
as she is
understand
with
you.
tonight's dance more than ever.
Then maybe it's better this way. I don't want to go back to Bunny Hall. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm tired of Vicky and the others. But the world is full of Vickies. Maybe this is my place.
The world is
Maybe
full of
it
Vickies.
has always been.
That's a good statement. It's half the letter.
This. Where did you find it?
I grabbed her by the hair. I realized it was important.
I remember that day. Miss Hinman organized a reading workshop. Guests from outside even came. Carol chose a passage from Moby Dick. But don't you understand? It all started when Carol disappeared.
And now, who would this Carol be?
It was at that precise moment that the breach must have opened. I knew the letters or this photo would give us the answers. It's as if Carol wanted to send us a signal.
I'm starting to not follow you.
Is that the boy? That is the
Is the
boy.
answer the tear in the photo? The breach? He is responsible. If we find him, we'll find Carol. And all this could finally end.
I think they've lost me a bit
Even
too.
if the sails aren't hoisted, that doesn't mean the wind isn't already blowing. We have to go back to Bunny Hall.
But how?
Ahoy! Real pirates never give up.
I feel like they rushed the ending here.
The felled tree, the signs of exploded mines. If my calculations are correct, we are in the park, just a few meters from Bunny Hall.
Did you hear? Listen.
A few meters isn't very far. Oh no!
Somebody help me!
Just go let her take your friend?
Lucy! Where did you end up? Do something! Please help her! We have to follow Frank!
Okay.
Let's keep our distance.
Dude, everything is glitching. You hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm getting some real issues with this game now that we're close to the end of it. It's my luck. As soon as we get close to the end of the game, it's going to start breaking. This old guy with a peg leg. What's going on here?
He's heading to his shack. What are his intentions?
Oh, you know what his intentions are. Rabbit stew. Alright, so find Amanda again. Let's double check. Can't go that way. Just want to make sure there wasn't an item or something we were going to have to come back for later. Okay, so we got a switch on the floor.
Shh! Ton! What's that?
It's a eyeglass lens.
The little girl, intrigued, began to observe the object more closely.
It looks like the bottom of a glass. Quick! Let's get moving. Let's find Amanda and leave this place.
Okay, so we got a glass object. What's the switch do? It starts liquid downstairs. Closed. Seems unnecessary. What we got here? Some sort of a little box. And I can't transform right now. Lovely. Assuming that'll come in handy later. It's gas stove turned off. This one also triggers... No, it doesn't. I don't understand what that's actually doing now. It's a switch. It's unreachable from here. There we go. So now we've got that turned on. Does that change what happens down here at all? I don't know if it's supposed to be like a boiler. Can't do this now. Gas stove turned on. Guess we're gonna have to keep going to figure out what's up. Well, that's not good. Maybe it doesn't open from this side. Just use the matches. Set everything on fire. There's a way to switch back and forth between her and Beezy, right? Yeah, that's it. Now I'm getting it. I forgot about how to do that. What we've got over here. Some dry branches have blocked the wall, making it inaccessible. Free the duct from dry roots. Okay. Piles of junk and utensils. Frank is clearly very attached to. Still not sure what the switches are actually doing. Can't seem to do much as Beezy that I wasn't able to do before. Ah, okay. Doesn't seem to help much either. I'll quit jumping on the damn thing. We're finally in the final stages here. I just don't know where to go exactly. Is there a way to smash us flat? Squeeze into the door or something? It says free the ductwork. Actually have a well, we can catch on fire, can't we? That's something the head can do. Thought so. Worked. We switch back and forth. There we go. Well, no. Well, that's not good. Let's try that once more again. Ah, now I understand. It's not turning it on, it's shutting them off, I think. Electrical panel, it's not receiving power. Don't know how to fix that right off the bat. Jesus! That's not good. Don't move, don't breathe. Nice. I think we got access to a key from the other door now. That door now. It's a shutter, hermetically sealed. Maybe there's another way. I don't know what we've just done there. Let's see about going back down the hole. Does this thing have power now? Not receiving power. Okay. Better take the opportunity to save while we got it. I think this is the end where the wire is now touching the water. I guess we just saved. How do we solve that issue? None of us can use the switch. See that other opening up there? Looks like a gate is blocking the way. I don't know what that does. Go down the damn hole. Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, Beezy's probably the one that I want, because he can get electrocuted. Okay. So now we're juiced up. Nice. We're getting somewhere. Ah, we gotta stay there. Come on, go in the damn hole. The puzzles are fun with this game, I'll give it that.
The little girl was shaken by uncontrollable shivers. What was that place?
By the looks of it, I don't think you're gonna like this place much better. So you got monsters and cages over here? That didn't work. Not the way I wanted to do that. Does he walk away or what? Is this about timing it just the right time, or? No? How does this puzzle work? What do we do here? Got it. I get it now. Gotta move quietly and stay low. Damn it. It's a bit silly, in my opinion. Should be an easier option here. Ugh. Nice. That trap is actually... I don't know if that trap's going to go off or not. Alright, so... he looks this way, and then he looks the other way. Is there a chance to run for it? What the fuck? How does that work? Okay. I feel like as a rabbit we could just chew off that wooden leg and probably solve us a lot of problems. Alright, so let's see. It looks like he's got 3 positions. Looking this way, looking that way, and then looking up. I figured here we could get to behind the pole. It doesn't make any sense. I figured if we could get to the pole, wait to look the other way, but it doesn't seem to do the job. Serious? Grr. Arg. Frustrating. All the strung up rabbits. So apparently even when he's looking at us, it doesn't do any good, so we should be able to walk right out in front of him somehow. Didn't work. This is the pain in the ass. Like, it doesn't give you enough clue to tell you what you're actually trying to avoid here. When he's looking the other way, how the fuck does he see me? Also, you see that shadow behind the pole. You would assume that that shadow is a usable space. Almost got away with it. I don't know how to do that. Like, do we jump at the second that he looks, or what? Really? Like, that's so dumb. This shit drives me nuts. Gotta wait for him. Like this part is like even this right here where I have to run right in front of him. He doesn't see me somehow. I don't understand. The guy just grunts. I don't know what the fuck happened there where I jumped clear the ceiling. But like it almost worked. Like comparatively, like I can get clear to the box as long as he's looking the other way, even jumping over it. I jumped accidentally there at the last second, kind of screwed me, but I don't know what to do to get through this section. It's frustrating. Any clues there, chat? Anybody else better at this? You got a good suggestion? So he looks this way at one point, but the problem is he looks up, he looks back down right here, and then back this way. The only thing I can think of is... what the fuck, man? I'm assuming when he's looking up, I can run clear to the podium. That's super annoying. I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. That time I tried to jump the box, I have to go to the box and climb it slowly. Or else he catches me on the... if I just try to jump over the first box. Obviously, if I walk out there while he's looking this way, he's going to see me. He looks that way. He looks up. This is my chance to run to the podium. He looks back down after he looks up. So how the fuck are you supposed to get around that? Just useless information. They're not giving us enough information to go on. Even while he's got his head behind the pole. Like, I know if I wait till he's looking up, I can get clear to the post, or whatever it is that we're jumping over. You too, fuckhead. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm about to just Google it and find out. Like, it's not one of those games I really care enough about the, you know, figuring out this puzzle in particular. Like that one. I mean, I never would have assumed I could have walked from when he's looking our direction. So, like, it's just not enough info to work on here. It's like right here. I can go clear to here. I can go clear the podium as long as it's looking up, but if I try to do it... Let's see if I can find any info on this. What's this guy's name? He had a name. Let's see if I can find any info here. All right. Dude, that's bullshit. So I double checked myself because like it was I was sure I was doing this right, and I was. Apparently it wasn't triggering properly for me earlier. So using that pole as a shadow is absolutely what you're supposed to do. So I was right on that part. I just must not have been tucked in there well enough. I did it too early too. You gotta wait till he's looking up. It's aggravating. I like the color they do around this lantern. Like the spiraling kaleidoscope of colors, and like the lens flares that you're seeing. That's actually really cool. A little addition. How ridiculous is that? I definitely tried that. Definitely tried that, and it didn't work. Yeah, hook his ass on one of these hooks, and drag him the fuck up by it. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Well, what do I do now? Ah, I see. Very, very irritating. Second here, so I make sure I understand what I'm doing. What's up, everybody? See a few of you guys popping in. How you guys doing tonight? Fucking non-verbal fucking weirdo. Durr. Durr. Meh. Meh. Durr. This guy is definitely married to a cousin. So how the fuck do I get up and over that? Easy enough. Make a dash for it. Is it finally going to go away now? Awesome. Spectacular.
Amanda?
Track down
Hey,
Amanda.
It's me. Quick, I'll get you out of here.
Oh no! Fuck! Amanda! No!
The little girl collapsed at the sight of her sweet friend, now corrupted by time. Kin was gaining great power, relentlessly widening the breach
Oh,
to
shit.
Carola.
Teacher. Teacher's helping us out.
You! Oh, I beg you! Do something! Help her! None. But all of us are equally strong. I don't understand. A moment ago, she was...
Come on. I'll take you back to the dormitory.
But... And Amanda? It's not too late, right?
Afraid so.
And me? My ribbon got destroyed. Will I also transform like her?
I'll see what I can do. Come on now. We better go.
Shh. Put it down. There's no choice. You're gonna have to put it down now. What the fuck was that shit, dude? And now we're a girl again.
Everything is back to normal.
Oh, we got our bow back. There's a lot of story gaps here.
What's up? Hang in there.
Carole has disappeared. Perhaps kidnapped by that Marcel. If she's even still alive. And now Amanda. Soon Carola will be doomed.
I hate to say it, but I feel like there's a
All
fair
my
amount of story still remaining here. I'm probably not going to
Listen,
finish this
We
tonight.
all carry out actions that have repercussions. It's true. But we cannot eternally cling to the past, trying in vain to change it. However, you can always make amends for the future. And that will be the day you really know who you are. It won't be a place or a person you loved that will remind you. Not a ribbon, not even a photo you jealously guard. Your own actions will define you, and you will be able to accept that time passes, that things change, and to know how to let go.
Know how to let go. Had she ever really been able to do that?
What's this? Who is he? It was there on your desk. You lied to me.
Yeah, there's apparently 10 chapters to this game. I did catch that much.
You and I
think this is
will
only
never
chapter
leave
8.
each other.
Listen,
No! Would you really have left me here and run away with some random pen pal?
I was thinking about when would be the most appropriate time to talk to you about it.
Oh, yes? And when were you planning to do it?
Let me finish. They have already arranged my transfer. They will send me to some house, who knows where, as a lady in waiting. So I said to myself,
before
as
it's
a
too
lady
late.
in waiting.
Take your things and run.
Leaving everything behind?
I had no alternative. Not today. Not yet. Not in this time. To them, we are just things.
And I should just let you go.
Even if I stayed, I would still be taken away. Did you really think we would stay here forever, spending afternoons in the park, or what's left of it? Flying a kite, or reading Moby Dick again? We are not kids anymore, Lana. Time flows. Come with me. Let's go together. When things don't go the way we want, try to see them from another perspective.
No, not this time. There is no perspective.
She covered
that
one
can
eye when
change
she
what
said
I
that.
see.
And we have the eyeglass lens. Try to see things from a different perspective. That's interesting. I definitely don't think we're going to get through the remainder of this game. That's starting to seem more and more obvious at this point.
Miss Benton, this is for tonight's ball.
The ball! I almost forgot about it.
I was sure that you wouldn't go. However, someone insisted that you be there too. We never got along, and I'm
The old
very
man.
sorry about that. I hope, however, that this time you will prove me wrong by accepting the invitation and demonstrating that you are a real woman.
It's the older gentleman that we dealt with before. That's not creepy at all. That guy was like fucking 40.
Lord DeWitt.
Lord DeWitt, yeah.
You don't really want to go there, do you?
Maybe Hinman is right. It's time I acted like a real lady.
Oh, yes. And maybe you too will start bathing in perfume like that one. Real. You are real when you are the faithful reflection of your own desires. And this is not what you really want.
Since when do I have the right to fulfill my true desires? To decide for myself?
What about everything else? Amanda? Carol?
It's good that I'm learning to let go.
And Carola?
Look at me! What can a little girl do all alone? I have to let time take its course again. I am not the person you will need. I am not a princess of any kingdom. Carola is not my home. This is my place, and Keen has already won.
So, you have decided not to return? I thought you were unique. Instead, you're exactly like the others.
Don't get me
The
wrong.
big event.
I'll wait for the cutscene.
Noblemen and scions of the local aristocracy had flocked to Bunny Hall in great celebration, eager to meet the young women who lived there. The little girl, not so little anymore after all, couldn't
Not so little
distinguish them.
anymore after all.
In her eyes, they were merely
It's fucking
clones
weird.
of each other.
It's just creepy. I don't know
She
how much
couldn't
I
explain it.
I don't know.
But she understood that perhaps until that day she had been blind. And while her peers were engaged in pleasantries with wealthy suitors, the little girl decided to track down Lord DeWitt.
Okay. So, like, let's put all fucking gender politics aside or whatever here. Like, the idea that they're really pressing that's like that type of story. Maybe in this fantasy setting we could do the Handmaid's Tale, right? But then there's the other side of it too that, like, is that the whole premise of the game? You know what I mean? Like, is it just to essentially do a Handmaid's Tale with Disney characters? Like, I don't mind that. Like, and again, in a fantasy setting, you know what I mean? But, like, I feel like they're trying to, I don't know, it just comes off as awkward. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, it's one of those, yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. But I am a little concerned about the amount of time, though. So, like, we just entered Chapter 9. There is 10 chapters, and from what I can tell here, the next 2 chapters are more lengthy than any of the others. Or at least so it would seem. I mean, I guess it's 9:38 now. I'm just like I said, I just happened to get through that last section. I went ahead and pulled up somebody else's playthrough. Granted, they did it in 4 hours and 45 minutes, entire game. Think about that, because we're like 8 hours in. This next section takes them roughly, let's see, what's that? 18 minutes to 48 minutes, so roughly 30 minutes. And then the entire final chapter looks like a video. There's some playable parts there. So I think we'll save it again until we got, yeah, there's some playable parts. So we'll save it again until we got another 2 hours one night. We'll just call it a night for now. You know what I mean? We're right at the beginning of a chapter. It's a good place to stop. I thought this would be finale, but we'll just call it part 3, and then we'll finish on part 4 next time we get a free chance. I mean, I do have stream tomorrow, or at least I'm supposed to be streaming tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on the Discord. You know what I mean? If we're going to play, we'll finish this up tomorrow. But otherwise, we'll save it till the next available opportunity that we get. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys for the night. I'm going to go ahead and jump in Discord. So if you guys want to come bullshit and hang out, come join me there. I don't know. The stream felt awkward tonight. It felt forced. I didn't know what I was going to play. So I just don't want to, keep pressing it any further. You know what I mean? We still got so much time here left to go. So might as well go ahead and call it. It's a long ass cutscene. Yeah, well, I was about to say, wait till you see later on. From what I could tell, there's like a 30-minute cutscene at the end of this game. At least that's the way it looks. Now, I mean, I might be wrong. It's hard to just scrolling through somebody else's video without giving away too much. I don't want to spoil the game for myself. But I can't tell what's cutscene and what isn't, because the game looks the same as the cutscenes. But if nothing else, there is definitely still a full hour's, let's see. Like I said, this guy's playing at double the speed that I am, because I'm already at 8 hours. He's at 3 hours to get to this point. So I have been playing it a lot slower. They said when I Googled it, the average play time is like 7.5 to 8.5 hours. This guy's just doing a kind of a speed run. It was a walkthrough video he did. So it's probably the second or third time he's played it. But even at that, he's got another 2 hours of gameplay. So I got 2 to 3 hours of gameplay for a first time play. So we'll save it for another time. Either way, guys, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. I know tonight was kind of a thrown together stream. It is what it is, you know what I mean? So we figured out what we're doing next. You know what I mean? If you guys got suggestions, please let me know in the Discord what you guys want to see. If you want me to keep going with the solo story, horror games, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to play those games. My big concern is the viewership. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of people that are going back and watching very specific games. You know what I mean? There's the other side of it that we move back into like multiplayer MMO style things. Like we could do GTA again. You know what I mean? GTA is great. It's going to have multiplayer. It's going to have a bigger viewership. You know what I mean? All those things. But that's going to be a dedication as far as that goes. And then we have other just 2-3 player co-op games that we could do. That's going to require people, that I'll be honest, I really don't think I have that group at the moment to set up, but we'll see if we can get at least 1 or 2 of those. I just don't think we could move to that full time by any means. So yeah, we're gonna have to put some thought into where the stream goes. Dressed like a pirate scream arc. That's kind of where we're at right now. You know what I mean? Is I'm just trying to make sure that I know where I want to go next. These horror games that I want to play, I do still want to play them. I do think they're streamable. I think we need to work on the actual core concept, you know what I mean, a little bit. And I'm just hitting one of those first walls. Like I said, it's been 2 years since without streaming. How many times did I hit the wall previously? And then you just got to get to that next idea and get past it, and you're doing fine. I'm just hitting one of those walls and having a day where I'm not sure where to go next. But we'll figure that out. And that's actually why I'm going to jump in Discord. If you guys, Buffan, Numo, any Panda, any of you guys want to come hang out, you know what I mean? Feel free to come join me there and we'll bullshit as far as that goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out the stream here for the night. I might end up even have to work a couple of hours later tonight. I need like $50, or else I'm gonna have to figure out something else for my stupid water bill. So I got kind of have to work a little bit today. But either way, I appreciate you guys that came in. I appreciate everybody that joined in, and I'll be in Discord if you guys want to come hang out and bullshit after the stream. So thank you guys. Have a great night, and I appreciate you. See you on the next one.